Hey guys, so I've got you guys another awesome crochet project, and I saw these on the internet and I was like, oh my gosh, these are so cute. And I literally think that these are the cutest toe accessories ever, and I've been wearing them a lot during the summer along with my sandals. So anyways, let's get right into it. So once again, this is not mine entirely. I found this on the internet. It's kind of like a diagram thing. I'll leave the link in the description box. I don't know whose it is, but it's not mine. I'm not going to take the credit for it. Anyways, so you'll need some thin yarn. I don't know how much it is, like the size, but you'll need a size B crochet hook and a pair of scissors as well. I think the yarn size is... it's like the thin kinds, I'm not sure, but it's pretty thin, like the normal one, the ones that people use for lace crocheting. So, anyways, you're going to start off by doing a basic slip knot and then a chain, and you're going to chain 8. So once you've chained 8, you're going to go into the first chain and make a slip knot. So connecting it together so that you have a little circle. Now you're going to chain 1. And then in the next chain, you're going to make a single crochet. So we're going to go in, grab some yarn, come out, you'll have 2 loops, and then grab some yarn again and go through both of them. And that will be your single crochet. And for this round, you'll just be making single crochets in each chain all the way around so that you actually end up with 7, not 8. And yeah. So you should have like 7, and now what you should do is make a half double crochet into that first single crochet we made. I didn't show it because I wasn't really doing it, but anyways, what you're going to do is you're going to chain 4, and then you're going to go into that first single crochet you made, and make a single crochet. And now you're going to chain 3, and then single crochet into the next single crochet, into the next stitch basically. So for this round, what you're going to do is you're going to chain 3 and single crochet into each stitch, so you should have about 7 chain 3 spaces all the way around. So you should have something similar to this. And now what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1 when you're done with your last single crochet. You're going to wrap the yarn around your crochet hook. Go into the first chain, right? Yeah, the first chain that you made in the beginning, and make a make a half double crochet. So now it looks like you have 8 petals instead of 7, but you didn't do the chain 3 space. Now onto the next row, you're going to chain 1. You're going to go into that loop you created and make a single crochet. And now you're going to chain 4. Then you're going to single crochet into that next chain 3 space. So for this round, you're going to chain 4 and then single crochet into the following or whatever spaces that come next. So it's similar to the last round we just did, except you're doing chain 4 and you're single crocheting into spaces, not stitches. So now you should have 7 once again, and what you're going to do next is you're going to chain 2, then you're going to go into that single crochet we made in the beginning, and you're going to make a double crochet. So that'll be creating another like petal or space, and it will kind of look like we have 8 spaces. So now this row is going to get kind of complicated and weird. There's no specific pattern going on, but it's what creates the triangle shape. So just keep following along. What you're going to do is you're going to chain 1, and you're going to single crochet into that same space you're in. Then you're going to chain 4. And you're going to single crochet into the next space. Now you're going to chain 3. And you're going to single crochet into that same stitch, same space that you just single crocheted in. So it's going to be this little tiny chain 3 space in that same space. Now you're going to chain 4. You're going to single crochet into the next space. And now chain 4 again. Actually, no, don't chain 4, sorry. You need to chain 6, and you're going to single crochet into the next space. So what you should have is a chain 4 space in the beginning of that round, chain 3 space in that same space, a chain 4 space, and then a chain 6 space. Now moving on, you're going to chain 3, and again you're going to single crochet into that same space you're in. Now you're going to chain 4, and then single crochet into the next space. Once again, you're going to chain 4, and then single crochet into the next space. Now you're going to chain 5, and single crochet into the same space you're in. So now what you should have starting from the beginning is a chain 4 space, a chain 3 space in the same space, a chain 4 space, a weird looking chain 6 space, then a chain 3 space in the same space, a chain 4, and then a chain 4 again, and then a chain 5 in the same space. Now you're going to chain 4 and single crochet into the next space. Chain 4 again, single crochet into the next space, now chain 3, single crochet in the same space you're in, now chain 6, and then single crochet in the first single crochet we made in that round. Now to review the round, you're going to have a chain 4 space in the beginning, then a chain 3 space in the same space, a chain 4 space, then a chain 6 space, a chain 3 space in the same space, a chain 4 space, a chain 4 space, a chain 5 space in the same space, a chain 4 space, a chain 4 again, a chain 3 in the same space, and then a chain 6 connecting it to the beginning of the round. So moving on to the next round, you're going to slip stitch into that space, and then you're going to chain 1, and then single crochet in that same space, which is the next one. And now you're going to chain 2, and what we're going to do right about now is make a picot. So you're going to go into that single crochet we just made and make a slip stitch. Then chain 2 again, then go into that single crochet once again, and you're going to make a slip stitch. One more time, we're going to chain 2, single crochet in that same, go into that same single crochet and make a slip stitch. So that right there is a picot, and we're going to be making a lot of those in this round. So next you're going to chain 3, then go into the next space, which should be your chain 3 space, and make a single crochet. Then you're going to make a single crochet, and then we're going to make our picot. So you're going to chain 2, go into that single crochet, and make a slip stitch. Then chain 2 again, go into that single crochet and make a slip stitch. One more time, chain 2, go into that same single crochet and make a slip stitch. So each picot consists of 3 chain 2 loop things, you could say. So now you're going to chain 3, go into the next space and make a single crochet. And then the picot, so you're going to chain 2, go into that single crochet that we just made and make a slip stitch, chain 2, go into that single crochet and make a slip stitch. Now chain 2 one more time, go into that single crochet and make a slip stitch. Now moving on, you're going to chain 4, then go into the next space, which should be your chain 6 space from the last round, and make a single crochet. And you're also going to make your picot, except I'm not going to show it now because I did it 3 times before. If you're having trouble, you could rewind the video or ask me down in the comments. So once you're done making your picot, you're going to chain 4. Actually, no. You're going to chain 4, then go into the next space and make a single crochet and a picot. Then you're going to chain 3, then go into the next space and make a single crochet and your picot. Now you're going to, you're going to chain 3. So the last space was chain 4, not chain 3. I'm kind of getting this messed up. So you're going to chain 3, go in the next space, make a single crochet and a picot. Then you're going to chain 4. Then go into the next space, which should be your chain 5 space from the last round, single crochet and make a picot. So to review this round, you have a picot in the beginning, then a chain 3 space, a picot, then chain 3, a picot, chain 4, a picot, chain 4, a picot, chain 3, a picot, chain 4, a picot, and then chain 4 and your picot. Now moving on, you're going to chain 4, then go into the next space and make a single crochet and your picot. So every space you go onto, every time you make a single crochet, you always, no matter what, make a picot. Now you're going to chain 4, go into the next space, make a single crochet and a picot. Now you're going to chain 3, go into the next space, which should be your chain 3 space from the last round, make a single crochet and a picot. Now chain 4, then go into the next space and make a single crochet and a picot. Now last one, you're going to chain 4, then you're going to slip stitch into any stitch somewhere in the beginning. I just pick something anywhere in the beginning will be fine. So once you got that, you're going to slip stitch and you are almost done. So to review this round, what you should have is a picot in the beginning, and then, okay, so what I'm showing right now is a picot, then a chain 4, a picot, chain 3, picot, chain 4, picot, chain 4, picot, chain 4, picot, chain 4, picot, chain 3, picot, chain 4, picot, chain 4, and connect. So once you're done, you're going to take your scissors and cut off some of the yarn. And then you're going to make a chain and pull all the yarn through and then pull really tight, making your knot, and I suggest to make a couple knots. Now you're going to set that piece aside, and then taking your yarn again, you're going to make a basic slip knot and chain 8. So this is going to be the second small piece, which is a little circle. Then you're going to go into that first chain and make a slip stitch. Now chain 1, and in each chain you're going to make a single crochet, so you should end up with 8 single crochets all the way around. So this piece was not in that little diagram pattern thing I found online. I made this part by myself, so yeah. And if you notice, I have a blue background. If you follow me on YouTube, subscribe to me, watch my videos, you usually see white backgrounds in my crochet videos, but I have a blue background this time because I noticed that you can't see the little white yarn. Anyways, so once you're done doing 8 single crochets, you're going to go into that first single crochet, make a slip stitch. Now chain 1, and in each single crochet you're going to do 2 single crochets, so you should end up with 16 single crochets all the way around. Now once you're done with that, you're going to go into that first single crochet we made in that round and make a slip stitch. Now at this point you're going to make the chains for the loop that goes around your little toe finger. So I made 30 chains, but this is totally up to you depending on how much you want it. You can make a long loop or small loop, but I did 30 chains. And so once you're done with your desired amount of chains, you're going to go into that single crochet that you were in and make a slip stitch. Now with the scissors, cut off some of the yarn, then chain 1, pull all the yarn through and pull really tight. Now you should have two pieces, that little pretty triangle one and the circle connect with the little loop for your little toe. Now with your circle, you're going to go into the other end of it, opposite of where the loop is, and you're going to slip stitch into that. Now you're going to chain 4. Now then take your other piece and start it, and then take one of the corners. I just picked one of them, and then go through it could be that little chain 2 space anywhere, just go through a piece of that corner and slip stitch into that. Now cut off some of the yarn, make a chain, pull all the yarn through and pull really tight so that it connects both of the pieces together, like this. Now with a new piece of yarn on your crochet hook, go through one of the corners, the other corner, the two other ones that is not occupied, go through one of them and make a slip stitch. So now you're going to make some chains, and this is to wrap around your ankle. And I made 100, but this is totally up to you. You can make a lot more so that you can have, like, you know, that little pretty crisscross going around on your legs. But this is up to you. So I did 100, and then I cut off some of the yarn, and I chain 1 and pull all the yarn through and pull really tight. Then with a new piece of yarn, I went through the other corner, slip stitched, and again made 100 chains, the same amount. And so now now this part is totally optional. So what I did was I left some of the piece of the end of the thing that wraps around your ankles. I left some of the yarn and I put in a gold bead and made a notch, just as a little accessory thing, but this is up to you if you want to do that or not. I thought it looked really cute, so. Then cut off the excess yarn. Now we want to hide away the sticking out yarns, which is actually a lot of them. So what you could do is cut them. I would totally understand if you did. Or you could go through them, which was really, really hard. I have to admit, it was one of the hardest times I've ever gone through with little pieces of yarn. So, yeah. Now here's a trick. If you either cut them or you made them go through, you're going to take your hot glue and just go over it a little bit with the glue to kind of seal it in. It could be a hot glue or any other glue. But besides that, you are all done. This has to be one of the cutest crochet projects I've ever done. They're so cute and I love them so much. And tell me down in the comments if you have any questions and if you're going to try them. And also tell me other crochet projects that you want me to do videos for you guys, because I would love to know. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, because thumbsy uppies are awesome. And on Instagram and Twitter, use the hashtag mscraftnerd to send me your recreations because I love seeing those. And don't forget to subscribe. Love you guys so much. Toodles!